What up, hype beast, man? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Luke Cracio. It's your boy, Luke, coming at you with a live stream. Now, I was not even expecting to live stream today. I had no intentions of jumping on this live stream, but we just got the craziest news out of LA. Can you? We just got the craziest news out of LA. Apparently, Magic Johnson has stepped down as president of the Los Angeles Lakers. Um, he's currently holding a surprise press conference where he's going to step down from the role of Lakers president. Um, he stated that he still loves Jeannie Buss as a little sister, but yeah, Magic Johnson no longer the president of the Lakers. Hey, what's up, Uncreated Tone? What's up, Towns Fullwood? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, but crazy news. And also, it's not even just that. We also got news that after the Lakers play their final game, the whole coaching staff is gone. The entire coaching staff is out of there. Um, all right, thank you, Jalen. I don't have the footage right now. If you guys, because it's going on right now. If you guys want, I can post it later. I'll go ahead and post it later. Um, Everything I see, I think it's going on right now, but I don't think it's. I don't know where it would be posted. I don't think it's posted anywhere as of yet. Um, Crazy news, man. Coaching staff is gone. Luke Walton, his whole coaching staff is out of there. Um, this is interesting though, because if you think about LeBron, like now he's going to be kind of left behind by Magic Johnson. Are they going to bring in David Griffin? Remember, David Griffin is a free agent. He's a very, very good, I was going to say he's a bad boy. He's a very, very good NBA GM. He has been throughout his career. He had a lot of success with the Phoenix Suns. He went to Cleveland. Cleveland won the championship. He made some very good trades and things of that nature. LeBron respects him. I know Kyrie Irving absolutely loved him. So David Griffin is another good candidate. I'm wondering if this Lakers team is about to turn into the Cleveland Cavaliers real quick, man, because who else is out there? Tyronn Lue, supposedly. Vladdy Vladdy Divac did better than the Magic. That's interesting. Yeah, because the Sacramento Kings are being revitalized, so I could totally see how you would say that. Um, but yeah, I could totally see the Lakers hiring Tyronn Lue and David Griffin, and how crazy would that be? Tyronn Lue and David Griffin, the front office and the coach from Cleveland, and they end up on the Lakers together. What if Kyrie Irving ends up on the Lakers? You never know. It will be a redo of Cleveland all over again. But yeah, let's see any updates. Very, very interesting, man. I was not expecting to see that news. When that popped across my screen, I almost like my heart skipped a beat because we all expected LeBron might demand a trade or more from from the front office. Look who's not on the list. Scott and Pierce both agree Kareem should be on the list. That's very interesting. With Michael Pun, when you say Kareem should be on the list, you mean for like the president of basketball operations? Because I didn't even know Kareem was into. Oh, okay, all right. No, I mean, okay. I, I think I think when it comes to Magic Johnson, I don't know that he did a bad job yet. I mean, if you can't make the Anthony Davis trade happen, you just can't make it happen. It really didn't seem. I think maybe he promised it. I think maybe when he had that meeting with LeBron, that famous meeting that happened. And also, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got to throw that in there real quick. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. But that meeting that LeBron and Magic Johnson had, I find it very, very interesting that, it took one meeting from the Lakers and Magic Johnson and LeBron was ready to sign on the dotted line. I wonder if Magic Johnson actually promised a little bit more than he could deliver, because it almost seems like, he made it seem like he had a deal already kind of in place with the Pelicans if the season went bad, and the Pelicans really weren't trying to do a deal with the Lakers. So maybe promises were made, and then maybe now there's tension. I don't know. That would be interesting. I wouldn't have, and this looks bad for the Lakers. It honestly looks bad for the Lakers because the Lakers are supposed to be the stable franchise. They're the franchise with the most, championships in the NBA. They're supposed to be the most stable franchise. They're the luxurious Lakers or whatever. Now, all of a sudden, you have Magic Johnson. He gets a job at the beginning of the year, and by the end of the year, he's already out the door. That's very, 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 very unstable. And then now the coaching staff is out the door too. The next president should be James Worthy. I know he'd be a fan favorite. I know everybody loves James Worthy. Jeannie Buss wouldn't let him run the team. You think so? I think that's a very interesting take on it. I thought Jeannie. Okay, a lot of people blaming Jeannie Buss in here. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But for the most part, I thought Jeannie Buss kind of stayed out of the way when it comes to the basketball stuff. But of course, I'm not super close. When it comes to the Lakers, I don't pay super close attention. Let's see. It looks like we've got a quote here. Okay, so apparently, I guess it was stressing him out. He said the position didn't allow him to be a statesman of the game of basketball. A statesman of a game of basketball. Okay, that's very interesting. He said he wants to go back to his, wonderful life away from this position. Okay, so apparently this position was ruining the quality of Magic Johnson's life. Okay, so that's very interesting. He said he was happier when he wasn't the president of the Lakers. So I guess it was stressing him out, man. What else did he say? He said he's going to return to doing his community work and reaching out to players around the league to help in their development. He said he's a free bird now and he can't be handcuffed. So this is a good day. Like I said, very, 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 very odd. I guess this job was way more stressful than he expected. Let's see. Let's go to the comment section real quick. Once again, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, man. Okay, James Worthy. You think there's a 40%, Jalen Frank, you think there's a 40% chance that Irving goes to LA? That's interesting. I think David Griffin, now that Magic Johnson's leaving, I think David Griffin would be a very good candidate. I always thought he's been an outstanding GM. All right. But when he went to Cleveland, I think he dealt with the whole situation in Cleveland very good. He made some very timely trades to address team needs or whatever when they were necessary, So I absolutely think he was a great GM. And like I said, Kyrie Irving was very close with him, trusted him. I think LeBron, I don't know how close they were per se, but I know LeBron respected him. Probably more than any other GM that he's had. So I could totally see David Griffin being a shoe-in for this job, and we'll see. But okay, let's shift from Magic for a second. Luke Walton's out the door. The whole coaching staff is out the door. As soon as the season is officially over, the whole coaching staff is out. What do you guys think about Luke Walton? Let's see. Let's hit the comment section again. It's LeBron's fault. LeBron is the president and GM now. Give us Jerry Goat. Now, that's another thing. Jerry West is not leaving the Clippers, But as great of a job as he has done with the Clippers, he would be a very good candidate to take over this Lakers job. I know he'd do an outstanding job with it. Let's see. Okay, Jesus Christ is my king. Handcuffed equals Genie Buzz. So that's interesting. Stuart Bell. What do I think LeBron will do now? I mean, when something like this happens, I'm curious to know what the relationship was between Magic and LeBron, or maybe not LeBron directly, maybe Magic Johnson and Rich Paul. Because Rich Paul seems like the type of super agent who could stress you out. You know what I mean? Because I think it was Rich Paul that started, giving pressure to the front office to go ahead and try to see if they can make the Anthony Davis thing happen. So I think that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what role Jeannie Buss plays when it comes to basketball, but we'll see. At SPR, that's what he says now to cover up what actually happened. They probably had a heated argument. I could see that too. I could see that. Let's see. How many points do you think Wade scores tonight? I'd like to see him go off, but I don't know if he has the firepower in him to like go out and score 50 or 40 or whatever anymore. But I'd like to see him go out on a high note. This is the most respect I've seen for a player in a very long time. Just it seems like the NBA truly loves Dwayne Wade. I mean, with Kobe and stuff, it was a big deal with Kobe, but this was a little bit different. This one was a little bit more heartfelt in my opinion. Him and Rob should never been in those positions. That's why I blame Jeannie, because she should have got real stable people to fit those roles. She picked them based off of relationships. I agree. I mean, maybe not Magic. I think Magic has been around that type of a job for long enough that maybe he could have picked it up and been a good president. But Rob Pelinka had never been a GM or anything like that. He was just an agent. I think it's weird. And then when you see the type of deals that the Lakers cut this season, I just kind of doubt Rob Pelinka a little bit, especially the Zubac trade. I thought Zubac was having an outstanding, season or whatever in limited minutes. I thought he was doing very well for himself, and they traded him for Muscala or whatever. I thought that was a terrible trade personally, but we'll see. Once again, guys, if you're new to the page, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we have any more updates. All right, no more updates as of right now. Let's get back to the comments. Well, Kyrie and LeBron wouldn't win a title unless Ingram, Kuzma step up. I agree, especially Kuzma. Ingram is interesting. I like Ingram a lot, but I still am trying to figure out what his game is going to be in the NBA. But Kuzma they definitely are going to need Kuzma to be like a 40% 3-point shooter next year, because that's where he's going to get most of his touches. Luke should be fired. Oh, he absolutely will be fired. He absolutely will be fired. Why are people blaming LeBron? Let's see. So who's going to take his place? I think David Griffin. Like I said that a couple times already. I think David Griffin is the perfect candidate to take over. I think dealing with LeBron is a little bit of a different beast. And when it comes to NBA players or NBA stars, I think LeBron is a different beast. I think they're going to go after people who he's already familiar with, who he trusts or whatever. Especially now that Magic Johnson is out of there, because Magic Johnson was the other huge name. LeBron James is the other huge name. You know what I mean? If they weren't working together well, and Magic Johnson steps down, then definitely they're going to pick people who will fit best around LeBron. Now, I wonder, what does this mean for the GM position? Are they going to go after another GM now? If they, struck out Magic Johnson as the president of basketball operations. Are you gonna keep Rob Pelinka in that position? That's what I don't know. That's the part that sounds a little crazy to me. Okay, back to the comments. D Wade is the new GM. Now that would be interesting. That would be crazy. Luke should be fired. Like I said, he will be fired. LeVar Ball for the new coach. Ugh. I am so tired of hearing about LeVar Ball, man. I think Lonzo signing with CAA, if that really was his own decision, I think that's going to be a very good situation for him. He needs to get out from under that. I do think LeVar kind of has ruined, maybe not D'Angelo, but especially LaMelo. I think as good as Cole Anthony, as good as the players are in high school basketball, from watching LaMelo basically play at half speed the whole season or whatever, I really think LaMelo is probably a top 3 basketball player in high school. And I'm saying that it's an understatement. I really low key thinks he's the best player in high school basketball, but it's hard to prove it because he doesn't play hard and they didn't play anybody this year. But he doesn't have a chance to go to college. He played at a school where he didn't really have real competition. The real good teams were not allowed to play Spire. If they played Spire, at any time in the season, they don't qualify for the Geico Nationals. So if the good teams were not going to play Spire. Spire did not play anybody this year. LaMelo did not get a chance to show his talent versus like really elite players. The guy could have been one of the best players in high school basketball easily. He could have went to college and been like a blue chip recruit in college. Could have been a lottery pick. Now he's about to go overseas. Who knows what's going to happen? All to play basketball in Lithuania. All that stuff was for no reason, in my opinion. If somebody trying to do something different, which is cool, but at the same time, all that stuff ended up hurting his son. I really don't like talking too much about LeVar Ball because I just think it's kind of a disaster at this point. So who's going to take this play? I think David Griffin. This just shows how hard it is to be LeBron GOAT confirmed. LeBron is the new coaching staff, GM, head coach, and owner. It's basically the only one on the court once again. Let's see. Magic would have selected De'Aaron Fox instead of Lonzo Ball, but Jeannie Buss made him pick Lonzo. Now that's legit. De'Aaron Fox is kind of better. I mean, Lonzo Ball is not what he's going to be yet. I do think he's going to be a very good player in this league, but I mean, you can't really argue with that. De'Aaron Fox is probably one of the fastest players in the league. He's going to have a great career, and he's getting better so fast. So that's going to be interesting. Don't remember Jeannie wanted to pay Kobe $35 million in his last season. Okay, let's see. D'Angelo Russell is better than Fox right now. D'Angelo Russell is better than a whole lot of people right now. That's like D Wade earning $35 million this year. Reggie Bullock trade was good. Just the Zubac trade was awful. I agree with that. Who did the Lakers trade for Reggie Bullock again? I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't even remember who they traded for him. But yeah, that was definitely a good trade. Having shooters around LeBron is always a good thing. Muscala's pretty good, but bad trade. He didn't play good this year. I remember I used to see him play with Atlanta a little bit. I thought he was a serviceable player, but when he got to the Lakers, I don't know if he's already injured or whatever the case may be, but he really did not play very good for the Lakers. He can't even shoot anymore. Like he used to be able to knock down open threes. I used to cringe when he was shooting. Jerry West, please remember your roots and come back home and leave the San Diego Clippers. Now, that's funny. Now, if he were to leave the Clippers, that would be huge news, but he would never leave. He's too proud. He's doing a good job there. He wouldn't leave them. Jason Kidd for coach. Okay, would you rather have Jason Kidd or Tyronn Lue? Now, I don't love Jason Kidd as a coach either. I love the potential of having a Hall of Fame point guard as a coach. Point guards make good coaches. But Jason Kidd in his last 2 stops, he turned around the Nets, and that was good. He did good with the Bucks, but then when you replace him with Mike Budenholzer, all of a sudden the Bucks are the best team in the league. whereas they're a team that struggled to get a playoff win from a lower seed. So with that, I don't know how much to trust Jason Kidd as a coach. LeBron for Zion. Kareem always wanted a manager role. Well, that would be interesting. I would love to see them give Kareem a chance eventually, but it would be kind of awkward to throw him in there now when there's pressure to try to win the championship in the next 3 seasons. First game is finna be lit. First take is finna be lit. LiAngelo ruined his career. Well, LiAngelo, in my opinion, just wasn't that good. LaMelo is the one that could be a disaster because he's like, one of the best players in high school basketball. Okay, who do you think the Lakers should continue for the next president? I think David Griffin. I think David Griffin has wanted to be a president of basketball operations. I think that there's some, they're familiar with each other. I think he's either gonna take over as GM or president of basketball. And I think his GM days are over. I don't think he wants to be a GM anymore. Let's see. Lakers and LeBron won't ever win a championship together. That's tough, man. Shaq could be president. They all suck. All the good coaches to take. I think Tyronn Lue kind of had a bad rap when it comes to coaching. Now that I watching Luke Walton coach LeBron, I kind of miss Tyronn Lue a little bit. I was like, I guess Tyronn Lue wasn't that bad. I used to always think that the offense was stagnant, but it could be. It was just pressure. It was just pressure coming from one of the best players of all time, not wanting to play off ball or whatever. So let's see. Only reason we have this convo is in the media. LeBron, leave him alone. You're just talking about the media being toxic. That's interesting. I don't really know what to say about that. I do think LeBron has a lot of media around him. Whether or not it's toxic, it just depends on the beholder. As always, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the page. All right, let's get back to these comments. Okay, this is interesting. So Rocket88 says no free agents are going to want to come to the Lakers now. This is low-key worse than when Jim and Mitch were there. We're messing up. Now, that's interesting because players typically want to go to like stable franchises. Now the Lakers are unstable, even though Magic Johnson was supposed to be the symbol of them being a stable franchise. Now this is unstable now. He's only been there. He completed 1 season and he's already out the door. That's unstable. So that's going to look bad for them now. Do you know Walton is 100% getting fired? I personally don't know. Some of the insiders that tweeted said that at the end of the season it's 100%. Waj tweeted that his whole staff is out the door as soon as the season is over. So I guess you can say, if you trust Walsh, I guess you can say 100%. That's the Adam Steam or Stream. Let's see. Great players don't make great coaches. GMs, the heck, Kobe, are you kidding me? Let's see. Who do I think the next coach should be? I don't know who the next coach should. Did I skip something? Let's see. Yeah, who do I think will be the next coach? I think it will be you said should be. Okay, so should be, I don't know who it should be, but I think the next one will be Tyronn Lue. Lue has no players. JR don't even know the score. Are you kidding me? A bunch of LeBron haters because he's the closest thing to Jordan. See, Jordan was a worse teammate. Abort mission. That was Magic Johnson. Let's see. No one wants to win and be a 1A. Too much pride. Well, I don't know. Anthony Davis seemed like he wanted to go play with LeBron pretty bad. So we'll see. We'll see who they end up getting. Magic equals a genius for leaving. Man, it really makes me wonder what's going on behind the scenes with the Lakers. To be honest, it really makes me wonder because one season, really, it was like Magic Johnson's dream job at the beginning of the season. All of a sudden, he literally lasts one season. It's crazy. Okay, Adam Stream. What about Mark Jackson? Surely he should be number one priority. That's a very interesting viewpoint. This is my thing about Mark Jackson. I don't trust Mark Jackson as a coach. I think he's a good defensive coach. I think he's a good leader of a man or whatever you want to say. If you remember Golden State, he grew those players. He's a good player developer. He grew Steph Curry, not quite into what he is now, but he grew Steph Curry a lot. He grew Klay Thompson a lot. He grew Draymond Green a lot, right? But did he use those players correctly? Because as soon they were a second round and out type of team or whatever. As soon as Mark Jackson was out the door and Steve Kerr takes over, keep in mind Steve Kerr had never even coached, but as soon as Steve Kerr takes over, the team is a powerhouse. They went to the finals like 4 years in a row, winning 3 of them. No, they did get KD later, but even before they got KD, this team was a powerhouse. I don't know that they would have still been the same if they would have gotten if Mark Jackson would have stayed there. I don't know if Steph Curry would have gotten as much better as he did. I don't know that they would have played the style of basketball that they play that is dominating the NBA. I really don't know that would have happened. So that's one thing with Mark Jackson. I don't know if I think he can help you become a good team. I don't know if he's the coach that will get you over the hump into championships. Davis isn't prideful. Yeah, Davis seems like a fairly humble guy. Give Tyronn Lue the same team Luke had and see how he does. That's interesting. I still think I still feel like they would have respected because Tyronn Lue has a championship. Whether you want to say it was LeBron carried the team to a championship or not, Tyronn Lue and in the finals they were running some defensive schemes at Golden State or whatever that was risky, but they were something special. The way they defended Golden State in the finals the year they won was something special, and a lot of that has to do with Tyronn Lue. So I think he might have done better with the team. He would have got a whole lot more criticism, just like Luke Walton did, but I think he would have done a little bit better. I think the Lakers would have still found a way into the playoffs or whatever if Tyronn Lue was there. Still would have been a disappointing season probably, but I do think they probably find their way into the playoffs. Vucevic. No, I honestly think Vucevic is going to end up in Dallas. But would I offer Vucevic big money if the Lakers didn't get Kawhi Leonard? That would be tough for me. I just think Laker Nation would not like Vucevic. He's not a big enough name, even though he's he's a good player. He's an all-star. He was an all-star this season. I really don't think Laker Nation would appreciate Vucevic, and I really don't think he wants that. He wants that action in LA. I really would not think he would even want that. Well, okay. Dolomite says, and keep in mind, guys, if you guys are new to the page, hit that subscribe button. But Dolomite says, Magic got tired of hearing from the media, blaming him for the Lakers' failures. That I find that interesting because I think Magic Johnson has kind of been under the radar in this whole thing. Like you hear a lot of people blaming LeBron for not being able to lift the team to the playoffs this season, and then you hear a bulk of people talking about Luke Walton and how terrible people have been complaining about Luke Walton and his bad coaching rotations, his poor decisions, the minute management, all that stuff all season. I feel like for the blame, people blame injuries, and people have a lot of blame for Luke Walton as well as the trade demands. But which I guess the trade demands go side by side with Magic. But I just feel like the name Magic hasn't come up as much as he could. I mean, he's the president, and this season was kind of a small disaster. Yeah, Sham God says, honestly, I'm shocked the Lakers really just fell apart overnight. Me too. I I thought the coaching staff would get fired. I'm really surprised that Magic Johnson is out. I'm really, really surprised that Magic Johnson was out. I thought he would actually be there for a minute. I thought it was gonna be he was gonna be the face along with LeBron in this. Um, yeah, another quote from Magic Johnson. He just said he quit, didn't have anything to do with Luke Walton's job status. That he's just making the announcement just to get the monkey off his back. So I guess maybe he checked out already. Um, that's tough, man. That's tough for Laker Nation. Their guys are already bailing out on them. Okay, let's see. I want Middleton and Beal on the Lakers. That would be interesting. I don't think. I don't believe Middleton will leave the Milwaukee Bucks. I honestly do not think he would leave. Let's see. Sixers are winning the chip this season. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I don't trust the Sixers at all. We'll see. I want somebody new to win this year, though. I don't want Golden State to win. I wouldn't mind be the Sixers. Honestly, I low key think the Bucks are gonna take it this year. I honestly low key think the Bucks are gonna. I know it's weird. Um, you do a live podcast, that would be dope. I would look into it. I would definitely look into it. But I know a lot of people don't believe in the Bucks because they haven't, had any success in the playoffs as of yet. But I really, really, really think that, you know, Giannis is like the new thing in the NBA, and I really think that team, the way they put that team together, the way that team defends, I think they have what it takes to win a championship. I honestly do, especially this year. And if they win or if they have a really good season, I doubt Chris Middleton will leave. They'll keep their same core. And if they keep that same core, they're going to be, something to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference for, years to come. That's what's up, Rocket 88. I appreciate it. Just scrolling through the comments, see if I missed anything. I just wanted to come up here. Let me know if you guys messing with this stream. If you guys like this, man, I will come on this stream way more often. I don't normally do it, but I will because nothing better than talking basketball with my guys, man. Nothing better than talking basketball with you guys. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are new, hit that sub button. More of these streams coming if you guys like them. If not, just my normal content will continue coming. I'm gonna try to upload more. I've been uploading about 3 times a week or whatever because I had a whole lot of. Okay, that's what's up, Adam Stream. Had a whole lot of stuff going on, but kind of cleared a couple hurdles, so I could definitely start, putting out more content for you guys. If you guys are messing with it, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm about to go ahead and check out for the day, but yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I'll have more content for you guys. Thank you for everybody who checked into the stream and hit up the comment section. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.